Sister wives are Mykelti Brown and Tony Padron split rumors true? I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my shocking news channel. Sister Wives has followed Mykelti Brown Padron and Tony Padron's relationship on the show. In the current season, they have just welcomed their twins, Archer and Ace. While everything seems hunky-dory, there are rumors that since then they have split. Since the show runs approximately 2 years behind real life, fans are wondering if Mykelti and Tony have called it quits on their marriage. Previous speculations. Notably, the couple got married on a chilly December day in 2016. Furthermore, their family grew in April 2021 when Avalon arrived. Then, in November 2022, Ace and Archer joined the clan. In March 2024, the Sister Wives star, Mykelti Brown Padron came forward to squash any rumors about her and Tony Padron splitting. At that time, on her Instagram stories, she yelled, "I'm still married people." Fans had noticed a significant decrease in his photos on her Instagram page. Then, she clarified, "Stop assuming just because he's not in every single post that he's not mine." However, there has been a resurfacing of the theory that the couple isn't together. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss if Tony Padron and Mykelti Brown Padron are still together. First, a user says, "Tony and Mykelti." Then, they ask, "I just read that Mykelti and Tony split. After 7 years. Is this true? Does anyone have any info?" Edited to say, "Why the downvote?" It's a Sister Wives question in a Sister Wives sub. Several people wanted to see the source from the original poster. One person said, "Where did you see this? These two are two peas in an attention-seeking pod. I don't see it lol, but then look at Pumpkin and Josh Eford. And true, they just celebrated their 8th wedding anniversary." They said, Facebook post, there was a link to the article, but it wouldn't load for me. So, I came here to see if anyone had any knowledge of this. After the initial poster asked the question, several Sister Wives fans discussed they needed to consider the source. Others believe that Mykelti Brown Padron and Tony Padron are doing just fine. Someone points out that they just celebrated their 8th wedding anniversary. One user scolds, "Please stop believing everything you read online." Another says, "She just posted pictures of their anniversary 2 days ago, so I'm assuming not." On Instagram, a follower adds, "Beautiful pics, the ups and downs are what make it a wonderful life together. Blessings." Another person commented, "I love seeing this. There have been several crap mess stories online saying that y'all are breaking up. I didn't believe that mess for 1 second." Sister Wives patriarch, Kody Brown opened up about his experience with the church in the past that has him on edge about Robyn Brown and her girls returning. While he still has faith, he thinks religion spoils the experience. Seemingly, he shocks fans after he admits he has been raising his children in a cult. Kody Brown shares his church phobia. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown unearths some of his phobias of religion and churches. While he is on a date night with Robyn Brown, she clarifies, "So you have some apprehension." Then, she asks him to tell her what exactly he is concerned about. In a confessional, he admits he has his own anxieties, fears, and struggles that come up when he thinks about Brianna and Aurora looking for a church. He acknowledges he has to keep those from poisoning their experience. But he admits, he feels like he needs to steer them clear of any cult-like churches. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans point out something they never thought Kody Brown would admit. First, a user says, "Kody, never thought I'd hear him say this, something profoundly obvious to everyone but himself and Sobin." In a clip, Kody is talking to Robyn Brown about wanting to take Aurora and Brianna church shopping. In his roundabout way of answering, he begins to reflect on his experience with the church. He says, "You're getting into something that turns out to be kind of cult-y." In a confessional, he continues, "You can lose your children to a bad marriage. You can lose your children to just huge disagreements between the two of you." He adds to his train of thought, "You can lose your children in a divorce, or you can lose your children to a cult." Another fan says, I found this whole episode to be really interesting, honestly. Lots of real talk. Him letting us all know that he's realized he was in a cult. Literally never thought that would happen. And he's saying it to Robyn, who seems to still buy into it. She looked uncomfortable and I'd love to see more of that. This episode had moments that were closest to reality that we've gotten in years, I think. I hate to admit this because I despise that man, but Kody ranting about culty religions was the most interesting part of the episode. Most people originally tuned into the show to gawk at people in a cult, LBR. Now that they've left the cult, I'd like to hear more of them discuss that instead of their wedding dress for the 500th time. But he'd be happy if his children joined mainstream LDS church, which is also a high demand. Religion. So many ways to lose children. While Kody Brown was making the point that not every church can be taken at face value, he brings up many ways someone can lose their children. Sister Wives fans were quick to point out a few more he missed. Another commenter says, or you can lose your children by being a dick. This. You can lose your children if you make zero effort to have a relationship with them. You don't call them and wish them a happy birthday. You don't call them to say hello. You don't see them. You don't make any effort to see your grandchildren. So many ways. You can lose your children because you abuse and neglect them. After the initial post, some Sister Wives viewers interpreted Kody Brown as blaming other churches as the cult culprits. But someone else thinks Kody Brown will never learn. They said, honestly, I only read this on him as speaking of his kids, as the current ones only, and the cult is another church, not his old one. I don't think he realizes anything. That's how I took it too. I don't think he sees his version of Mormonism as a cult. He hasn't deconstructed it, or deconstructed it enough, as a whole. He grew up with the faith being ingrained as truth, which is much harder to untangle than someone who did not. I think he sees evangelicalism as a cult. And I don't disagree that it has some weird elements. But he is not able to see that his own faith is often considered to be a cult. It's easier to point fingers at other cults to see them as cults and weird, vs one's own. Scientology is clearly a cult, but I'm not in one, even though there are some clear similarities. I think he realizes he screwed up. But he's not all the way there yet. Is Maddie Brown Brush losing podcast listeners already? Sister Wives fans felt intrigued back in November when Maddie announced she was launching her own podcast. But after just a few weeks, many listeners have admitted they've lost interest. What's going on? Sister Wives star Maddie Brown's podcast might be a flop. As Maddie Brown Brush awaits the birth of her fourth child, she has plenty of activities to keep her busy. In addition to raising 3 young children, she's also working on business ventures with her mother Janelle and hosting her own podcast. The Authentic Society explores Maddie's views on life, motherhood, and more. It's not a Sister Wives podcast, but it attracted many viewers nevertheless. Sadly, fans aren't particularly enjoying the content. Maddie's podcast, so boring I've given up on the 3rd episode, a Sister Wives fan shared on Reddit recently. Y'all keep us posted if Maddie's podcast gets any more interesting. I totally understand that it isn't a SW rewatch or recap. Totally get her intention isn't to spill mad tea. But she is duller than dirt while still being a little sanctimonious. She and the host just ramble about random therapy talk, no real direction or point, and every other sentence is her saying she's a mother. It's so boring. She's still smug. So far, they've posted 5 episodes and I can't get through the 3rd one without realizing I'm not even listening. Snooze fest, the op continued. Redditors offer their unfiltered opinions online. Overall, it seems that other Sister Wives viewers shared similar sentiments. Other Redditors wrote, "Lol, I feel the exact same way. Sometimes, she'll throw a juicy tidbit in there about the show or her family, but usually, it's a whole lot of who cares. I'm not sure what the point of it is supposed to be, but it seems sort of pointless. Is it bad to say that I wait for someone in this community to post the summary so I don't have to listen anymore? It is boring, I agree. I tried it also, but found it boring, didn't make it through the episode even though I really like Maddie. I don't expect her to spill tea, that would Give credibility to what Kody says about her gossiping. Neither woman has expressive voices for a podcast. It's a good listen if you have trouble sleeping. Have you been keeping up with Maddie Brush's podcast? Or do you agree with what other Sister Wives fans have had to say? Sister Wives fans have been following the aftermath of Kody Brown's back-to-back divorces. He has been navigating through his 2 breakups for the past few years. The TLC star is now living a full monogamous life with his favorite wife, Robyn Brown. Over the years, fans have met several new cast members on the show. However, they were shocked when a popular cast member, Nathaniel Richard, was caught on domestic violence charges. He appeared on the show in season 7, and Kody was a big fan of him. He took his entire family to meet them on the show. The TLC star seems to be in legal trouble due to his marital issues. What really happened? What is all that about? Nathaniel Richard debuted on Sister Wives in season 7. Fans met him when the Browns traveled to Missouri to spend time with him. The TLC star was also a polygamist and had different faiths and beliefs despite following the same culture. Nathaniel showed off his perfect life with his 2 wives on the show. They even claimed to eat their first mouthful of food at the same time. The TLC star's wives didn't use the term sister wife for each other and called them BFFs. Surprisingly, Kody and Nathaniel's lives have been on the same track lately. The latter also had a breakup with his 2 wives, Christina and Rebecca. Moreover, he has legally divorced his first wife after 20 years. Nathaniel appeared creepier than Kody on the show due to his bizarre rules. So, why has he been arrested? Sister Wives. Nathaniel arrested for domestic violence suspicion. Nathaniel Richard doesn't appear on Sister Wives anymore. Still, fans remember him for his controlling behavior and weird family traditions. Recently, the TLC star made headlines again when he was suspected of domestic violence. As per the court records, Richard was arrested for domestic violence charges in Springfield, Missouri. Reality Tidbit revealed that he has been facing third-degree domestic allegations. The reality TV star was also dealing with his personal issues due to his marital troubles with his 2 wives. The officials arrested Nathaniel on December 10, 2024. He parted ways with his 2 wives, Christina and Rebecca, in 2022. The reality TV star caught viewers' attention for his appearance on the show in 2014. Richard introduced his wives on the show and had 9 children. Fans learned about his divorces on a Reddit thread. They compared his life with Kody Brown's and noticed the similarities. Moreover, the viewers assumed that Nathaniel and Kody may appear in a separate spin-off to feature their new lives. The former's latest updates have shaken fans, and they are waiting for more details about his arrest. They are already aware of his controlling behavior and the weird rules that he has set for his children. Further, the TLC star seems to be in huge trouble due to his latest arrest. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is expressing her raw and honest thoughts about her ex, Kody, and his favorite wife, Robyn. She has been putting her former husband on blast in season 19. The TLC star has made several revelations about her married life since her spiritual release. Meri and Robyn have always remained best friends. However, the former grew distant from her friend for several reasons. Hence, she has taken some bold steps for her self-worth. Now, the TLC star is ready to call out Robyn for being hurtful. Meri is finally getting candid about the things that hurt her. What did she say about her? Are they not best friends anymore? Sister Wives star Meri Brown has spent many years third-wheeling Kody and Robyn. She stayed in her marriage with the hope of fixing things. The TLC star always respected Robyn and treated her like her best friend. Meri never refused her best friend's wishes, no matter what. However, she has started standing up for herself in the latest season. The TLC star has decided not to lose her self-respect to keep her best friend happy. Meri even refused to join Robyn and Kody for Thanksgiving. She didn't find a reason to third-wheel them and intrude on their privacy. The reality TV star said a normal goodbye to Robyn and avoided an emotional farewell before leaving for Utah. What has Meri said about her best friend? Sister Wives. Meri gets candid about broken bond with Robyn. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has discussed her split with her friends Jen and Brandy on season 19. She is expressing her emotions about her breakup with Kody. The TLC star shared everything that went wrong in her relationship. Recently, Meri shared the things she discovered about Robyn's true personality. She admits not having a great bond with her lately. She doesn't talk to her a lot. The TLC star admitted that her best friend was distraught about her move to Parowan. However, Meri told her friend about her feelings about seeing Kody, baby, Robyn. She was hurt when he said their breakup was hard on his favorite wife. The TLC star laughed at the situation of seeing her husband feeling sad for Robyn instead of validating her emotions. Meri doesn't feel that the couple's lives have changed a lot. They have been living the same way for years, and now they are living full-on monogamous lives. Moreover, Meri expressed the real incident that opened her eyes. She also felt that she was the only one calling her best friend during COVID, and she wasn't reciprocating her efforts. Further, she added, "The fact that Robyn didn't come to my mom's funeral and support me in that way at that time was very hurtful to me." The reality TV star knew that Robyn had her reasons. Still, she felt that her best friend didn't console her the way she should have. Meri's friends were happy that she was finally away from all the drama and fake companies. Kody Brown bragged a lot about his blonde curls on Sister Wives season 19. He has always been very conscious about his hair. The TLC star admitted to following a full haircare routine to manage his locks. Over the years, viewers have seen Kody trying out different hairstyles and colors. He has been very obsessed with how he looks and wants his locks to appear perfect. The TLC star feared that he would go bald like his brothers. Hence, Kody wants to cherish his tendrils as long as he can. He loves flaunting his beautiful curls on the show. However, fans feel that the reality TV star has been using extensions. Recently, they noticed a major detail about his hair. Sister Wives star Kody Brown loves his hair more than anything in this world. He prioritizes it over his wife and kids. Recently, the TLC star was spotted wearing a hairnet on the show. He was hanging out with his brothers, who were waiting for him to join them. Kody knew they were talking about his hair. He opened up about the reason for wearing the hairnet. The TLC star revealed that his curls don't look perfect if he doesn't follow all the steps in his routine. Kody admitted to drying and dyeing his hair to keep it in the best shape. He wanted his ringlets to look flawless, and the hairnet helped maintain their form. The TLC star knows his routine may sound a bit unusual, but he insists it works for him. So, why is he using hair extensions? Sister Wives. Fans spotted Kody with his real hair. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has been making fewer public appearances since Garrison's death. He doesn't use social media or other platforms to share updates. As a result, fans rely on various sources to catch glimpses of the TLC star. Recently, a fan spotted Kody at a gun show in Phoenix. Surprisingly, he looked at least 20 years older in appearance and had lost most of his hair. Fans quickly noticed that the reality TV celeb had very little hair left on his head. A Redditor shared a picture of Kody, speculating whether he has been using hair extensions. The user compared his current look with older images from the show. The op wrote, "He totally has hair extensions he's clipping in on the couch interviews, see in that first pic." Fans, well aware of Kody's obsession with his hair, agreed with the Redditor's claims. They speculated that the TLC star might be using extensions to hide his balding on the show. One fan commented, "I bet when he gets a haircut trim, he saves all the hair clippings." Another user joked that Kody spends more time and money on his hair than on his wife. Meanwhile, others argued that he might have started losing hair recently. They believed the couch interviews were filmed earlier, explaining why his hair looked fuller in those clips. Sister Wives star Meri Brown Brush has no doubt who her kids take after. Can you see the resemblance in the photo she shared? Sisters who study together. Meri Brown Brush and her husband, Caleb, recently bought a home in North Carolina for their family of 4. Luckily, the beautiful home has room for more of her extended family. Her sister, Isabel, left the plural family behind in Arizona and moved in with Maddie. The daughter of Christine and Kody, Isabel is living with Maddie while attending college in the area. Her older sister is also currently in college. Maddie shared a sweet photo on her Instagram stories of the sisters working on their respective homework assignments together. In addition to keeping an eye on Isabel, Maddie is the mom to Axel, 4. And Evie, 2. The Sister Wives alum often shares photos of the tykes on social media. However, earlier this week, she shared a photo of herself as a young child. Maddie wrote on the photo, "In case we were curious who my kids took after." The resemblance between Maddie Brown and her children, Evie and Axel, is uncanny. Her trip down memory lane didn't end with a childhood photo. Kody Brown's daughter also shared a throwback photo of her relationship with her husband. Maddie and Caleb cuddle close in the old photo. "It's crazy what can happen in 5 years," Maddie wrote on the photo. The Sister Wives alum married Brush on June 4, 2016, in Montana. Since that time, they've moved to the East Coast and expanded their family. Their new home hasn't been without its problems, but the couple has been remodeling it. Evie K, the Instagram star. While Maddie Brown Brush uses her Instagram account to keep her followers up to date on her life, Evie K is clearly the real star. From her sass to her dancing skills, the tot heavily features on Maddie's social media account. Turns out, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown may have experienced an alien abduction recently. Janelle Brown is on a fun road trip in Baker, California. Today, the TLC reality mom posted a photo that struck fans as pretty far out there on her Instagram stories. What's going on? Why do Sister Wives fans think Kody Brown's wife might have been abducted by aliens? In her latest Instagram stories update, Janelle Brown intrigued fans with a photo of what appeared to be a UFO. Under a bright blue sky, in the middle of the Mojave Desert, this towering spacecraft sat, looking totally out of place. On the photo, Kody Brown's wife captioned, "Road trip. Alien hotel in Baker, CA showing signs of life. I will definitely stay." While the photo is shot at a far enough distance that you can't read the details of the sign, there is a large banner posted on a wall outside with the headline, "The New Family in Town." The banner also features a large and colorful graphic of an alien family with the cartoon version of the hotel in the background. There's an alien hotel in Baker. Sister Wives fans were intrigued and curious about the hotel destination Janelle Brown had shared in her Instagram stories. Unfortunately, after digging deep to find information about this alien hotel, there wasn't much information to be found. It is possible that it is the shell of a cancelled project from several years ago. It's also possible it's a brand new business that has not as of yet gotten media coverage. Back in 2015, a Kickstarter campaign was launched to help gather funding for what was slated to be the UFO Hotel, a massive, realistic, landed UFO, where guests could come and stay. It was definitely a niche travel experience that had planned to include retail shops, restaurants, and more. The campaign said it needed more than $175,000, but Kickstarter only raised about $12,000. After several model changes, building updates, and receiving other types of funding, the project suddenly just got cancelled. You can read the notices on their website that still says, "Under construction." Did the hotel restart construction? As far as we can tell, no. All of the information points to the fact that the project had begun construction years ago, started some marketing efforts, and then the project was abandoned. The photo that the TLC star posted was a deserted building. There were no people in the background, and showed no signs of life, as she stated. It's possible that because the hotel still had plywood and banners up, it appeared to be new under construction, giving Janelle Brown the impression that the hotel was new and coming soon, rather than a dusty and abandoned shell of a business project. Sister Wives fans want to know if the Browns will stay in Arizona or move to Utah for Season 16. This question arises because of how Season 15 ended for the family. Say things ended on a rough note on Season 15 of Sister Wives would be an understatement. Things have been rocky between Kody and Meri Brown for a while. However, it now seems apparent that Kody Brown has more than one unhappy wife. At the end of Season 15, we see Christine break down as she admits that she can't do marriage with Kody anymore. At this point, it seems like the only relationships Kody enjoys are with his second wife Janelle and fourth wife Robyn. One of the causes of growing tension between Kody and Christine Brown is the fact that Christine doesn't want to live in Arizona anymore. Viewers learn that polygamy has been decriminalized in Utah. After Kody's third wife learns this, she becomes very vocal about wanting to return to Utah. Kody addresses each of the wives about moving back to Utah, and Christine seems to be the only one that wants to go back. With none of the wives but Christine wanting to go back to Utah, maybe the Browns will make some progress on the Coyote Pass property. This seems more likely now than ever before. As fans know, Janelle Brown has been living on the property in an RV. This is because her rental house was recently sold. However, Entertainment Chronicle reports that there have been some financial issues with the Browns that have further delayed the Coyote Pass property. One of the issues mentioned in the reports is that Kody Brown has been missing property tax payments. Entertainment Chronicle also reports that financial stress is one of the reasons why moving back to Utah might be in the best interest of the Browns. Sister Wives star Maddie Brush gives a straight answer about her religion. Recently Maddie Brown Brush opened up her Instagram stories for fan questions. On a photo of a television above a fireplace, the TLC star writes, "Relaxing Sunday afternoon watching movies." So, why not? Let's see those questions. In the following slides, it seems like the mother of two doesn't hesitate to answer any questions that her fans ask. One of the questions was, "What religion do you practice?" Over a photo of her, Caleb, and the kids, she simply answers, "Christian." But, that doesn't seem like a good enough answer, because according to Maddie, questions about religion keep coming. Then, another fan makes what seems like a presumptive question. The question reads, "Are you still a Mormon?" Janelle Brown's daughter explains that this question is filling her inbox. So, Maddie explains, "I am not Mormon. My husband is not Mormon." After that, the mother of two gives some religious background information about her husband, Caleb. Maddie Brush explains, Caleb was raised Church of Christ. However, she doesn't specify the Church of Christ of Latter-day Saints. Therefore, it's hard to confirm if Caleb followed the Book of Mormon in his past. So, this might be where some of the confusion came from. Now, the family attends a small Bible-based church. Maddie shares that they love the church they go to now. Then, another fan makes what seems like a presumptive question. The question reads, "Are you still a Mormon?" Janelle Brown's daughter explains that this question is filling her inbox. So, Maddie explains, "I am not Mormon. My husband is not Mormon." After that, the mother of two gives some religious background information about her husband, Caleb. Maddie Brush explains, Caleb was raised Church of Christ. However, she doesn't specify the Church of Christ of Latter-day Saints. Therefore, it's hard to confirm if Caleb followed the Book of Mormon in his past. So, this might be where some of the confusion came from. Now, the family attends a small Bible-based church. Maddie shares that they love the church they go to now. From the looks of Maddie Brush's Instagram stories, her fans have no qualms about asking personal questions. One fan wants to know if the couple is going to have any more children. Maddie answers, "Yes, I hope so." Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.